How's it going, everybody? I'm Sam Lee, reading for Devin, Rardin, and welcome to Gaming Instincts. We finally got the epic, story-heavy, and action-packed trailer for God of War Ragnarok we've all been waiting for, and I gathered 5 interesting details from the trailer you may have missed. Quick disclaimer, spoilers for God of War 2018 ahead. You've been warned. Now, onto the 5 details. Number 5. Atreus' new abilities. The first God of War started with Kratos cutting down a massive tree with a golden hand on it. The trailer for Ragnarok starts with Atreus placing his hand on a tree as a yellow light beams from his palm. The big reveal at the end of God of War 2018 revealed that Atreus is Loki, the god of mischief. With this revelation, we are bound to see Atreus uncover and wrestle with his newfound abilities. It looks like Atreus is putting his golden handprint on the tree, an ability befitting for the son of Faye. As we found out in the previous game, Faye, Atreus' mother, was leaving behind golden markers to lead Kratos and Atreus along their journey. I'm not sure of the significance of Atreus doing this, however it is heartwarming to see Atreus manifest the abilities of his long-lost mom. Additionally, we get the sense that Atreus knows something that Kratos doesn't, possibly because of his newly attained identity as the god of mischief or the ability of giants to see the future. We don't know the extent of Atreus' powers, but with this being the last game in the Norse saga, God of War Ragnarok will surely hold nothing back. Number 4. Atreus' role in Ragnarok. As mentioned above, Atreus will be a major component of the God of War sequel, so it is no surprise that he shows up twice on this list. In the original, Atreus could translate Norse text, often filling Kratos in on much needed information. We see this role get expanded in the trailer in one scene where Atreus, Kratos, and an unidentified character stand in a room filled with gold dust. They look at symbols on the wall that could potentially represent Ragnarok. We see several people representing different realms, including Jotunheim and Muspelheim, slowly erode, perhaps showing Ragnarok's apocalyptic effects. Later, we see Atreus' direct involvement in the catastrophe. In the most beautiful scene of the trailer, and maybe of any game, we see Atreus standing with 2 massive wolves. These creatures are likely Skoll and Hati, 2 wolves destined to continually chase the sun and moon. Atreus shoots an arrow into the eclipsed sky and separates the sun and moon, immediately causing the wolf to jump into the sky in his perpetual chase. Moving celestial objects and bringing night into day is an immense, world-changing power that will play a significant role in impending destruction. Number 3. Odin's appearance. In one striking scene, we see a silhouetted figure stand at the entrance of Kratos and Atreus' home, eerily similar to the intro scene from God of War 2018 when Kratos enters the cottage. The mysterious man here is likely Odin, who is Loki's adoptive father in Norse mythology. It is impossible not to see the symbolism of introducing Odin in a scene that plays homage to a previous scene involving Kratos. Will Odin take on a father role for Atreus and influence his actions throughout the game? The relationship will put a strain on Kratos and Atreus, enraging Kratos' hatred for the Allfather. The 2 father figures will likely fight over their influence on Atreus, leaving the boy to keep secrets from both and, maybe, shape destiny with his own hands instead of following the will of his biological or adoptive father. Number 2. Odin's ravens. You can't forget the annoying ravens that circle the sky as Kratos and Atreus journey through the Norse realms. These pesky birds could be killed with a thrown Leviathan axe if you wanted to 100% the game. Well, in the trailer, the ravens showed up again, but this time, they are all gathered on a frozen tree like Christmas lights. Since these ravens serve as spies for Odin, this tree must be an important part of the story, especially since Kratos and Atreus are approaching it. The stunning visual of a tree with bright green ravens perched on frozen branches could signify several things for the story. Could this simply be a nest for Odin's ravens? Does the snow represent Ragnarok? Or, most interestingly, is this the tree Odin hanged himself on to gain knowledge, a story told by Mimir in God of War 2018? Whatever this tree signifies, I perceive it will be the center of some major story developments. And finally, number 1, Thor snapping his fingers. Thor snapping his fingers to call Mjolnir back is a small detail compared to the rest on this list, but it's a significant distinguishment between Kratos and Thor. With both combatants using weapons that can return to them at any time, there has to be something that separates the two. Additionally, it's a cool quirk I've never seen from Thor, so the addition further differentiates this Thor from all his other representations. We see the snap briefly during what is presumed to be the opening fight between the 2 gods. It's an anticipated fight, and we don't have to wait long to experience it. God of War Ragnarok launches on November 9th, 2022. And this concludes Gaming Instincts. To see more videos and content like this in the future, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, this has been Sam Lee, and until next time.